Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest XI, and we are back to gearing up our characters. So last time we got this one, right? We got Rab geared up. His weapon isn't properly +3 because the weapon that we're supposed to get, we are gearing up to fight. So that's the reason why we haven't. He's not fully. His weapon isn't +3 because the weapon we don't have yet. We need to fight it, and that's going to be after all of them are upgraded, so, which is Stickington, alright? So, the next person we're upgrading, though, is Jade, and then Rab's the only one I think that we have to stop for. Jade has, well, we need her weapon and her armor, right? So, this is probably going to be longer than the short amount of time it took us to upgrade Rab. So, Jade, right? Her weapon is, let's see, it is the poker. It's this thing, right? I know I've had it for a while. I heard that this was the best weapon, right? But you gotta upgrade it. So I don't know exactly all the steps to do so but all I know is that this poker is the best one. You just gotta keep upgrading it multiple times over. So, let's see, because you go here, here, and there you go here. And it looks like we already have everything available. Oh, sweet. How good is this? Let's see. Attacks cannot be blocked or parried by enemies. Parry chance 3. And this goes 3. Okay. I mean, visually it looks the same. Attacks cannot be blocked or parried. 247. One thing I want to look at though. Apparently this is supposed to be pretty strong. It's because of the crit chance. That's the reason why, I'm assuming. That's the reason why claws are technically better. The attack it gives is not that great. But it gives you crit chance, which is probably the reason why these are considered good. That's my guess on why it's better. Because this one is just parry chance, right? And that's kind of useless if they can't parry anyways. So let's just get this. So last time, right, we talked about games that I'm really excited for and hoping for, right? So let me talk about more the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, which I love to talk about even more now because I know it exists now. I'm so happy it exists. Man, I saw a post online, and it's like we were in this, both us and the fans of Hollow Knight had a really good month. Because we actually got a longer rated games that we were waiting for the first time in who knows how long. And I just thought, that's pretty accurate. Like we were pretty confident that we were gonna get a legacy collection because the other Mega Man games also had them already, right? Like they have there's a Mega Man legacy collection for the classics, right? And X, right? X does have one, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, it must have. I know the classics do. No, yeah, I remember now. Yes, it does. It's got one. I was planning on getting it, but I decided not to because those games can be stressful. Jeez. I like Battle Network more. Even though I am a fan of Mega Man and Mega Man X, I'm less of a platformer and more of a grid-based collectathon kind of guy. So that's the reason why I decided not to pick up Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Mega Man Classic Legacy Collection. And then I eventually just forgot about them. But I'm so excited for the Battle Network games. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a good time because they're games that I have very fond memories of, and I know how fun it can be. Like, because it's kind of, I know the game. It's a game. I read a lot about the reasons on how games like to be made. I find them to be very interesting on the mindset that gets put into and how a game system works. I do find that those concepts to be interesting to read, right? Because it's usually like through interviews with producers and whatnot. And I really enjoyed Dragon Horn. Okay, whatever. And I really was intrigued by the one for Battle Network because it had the reasoning behind the game being made, or in the style it is, because at the time, which was the early 2000s, TCG games was very popular, trading card games, right? So they wanted a game that was like a trading card game, but they also wanted it to be a strategy action game, right? And that's how they got the chips involved in the game. I don't remember everything about it because it's not like I read it recently ever. It has been years since I read these interviews. But I remember hearing about it and thinking that it was very interesting that the reason why they have the battle chip system even exists was because they wanted it to represent sort of like a trading card game, where you trade your friends and whatnot to get better chips, right? So instead of cards, you get chips in that game. I thought that was cool, and it makes perfect sense, because you do get that feeling from that game, right? You do get the feeling like, oh, you meant to trade with your friends. That's the feeling you get, and that was the purpose. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, with that in mind, it also meant that there was a lot of things that being a trading card game fan that I am, that some of the things I like to do in trading card games would leak into Battle Network, and that being, I really like building different builds with the collection of cards or chips that I have. So if you like trading card games, right, some of the things I like, there could be a couple of reasons why you like trading card games. Sometimes it's collection purposes, sometimes it's vanity, right, which is pretty similar to collection. I mean, in my eyes, I mean, it could be the same to some people, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't like collecting for collection purposes. I like collecting to make them build or work differently in playing the card game, right? Because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, right? Kind of, casually. And I like to build different builds. Of course, the game can be expensive. I play specifically Master Duel, right now, because it's free. You don't have to, and also if you want to play against other people, it's much easier, much more convenient. So happy that game came out this year too. What a fantastic time that is. Sometimes, of course. Sometimes it's a nightmare, sometimes it's not, but at the end of the day, it lets you build cards, right? You like having builds in game is so fun, especially when it's something that you learn over time slowly, because it really feels like your effort gets put into good use, and you can see it come to light, and it's always a good time, right? When you work towards something that's, even if it's janky, if it's janky, it's even better, right? Because when you finally work towards something, regardless of how weird it is, and it works, it's really nice because it felt like you stumbled upon a masterpiece. And that's what I like about card games. That's what I like about Mega Man Battle Network, because you really gotta, because the Game Boy Advance game, it's old. At the time, there wasn't really guides online on how to build something properly, so you just kind of worked with what you got, and then eventually, you know, you just hoped for the best, and I messed up. Uh-oh. Oops. Oops. I was like, what happened? But it's... God dang it, I messed up. God dang it, I didn't realize that was possible. Okay. We really gotta, yeah, go crazy now, I guess. But... yeah, back to the topic. I'm really happy that the game came out, of course, but I'm excited to build something interesting in the game. I'm really excited for that, because that's one of the best times I have in playing Mega Man game or collection games that require you to use builds, yeah, deck building styles, like games like Slay the Spire. I've played those games. Those games are fun, right? Where you have to build your deck, right? Or in Mega Man's case, chips, right? It's fun. It's a great time. I enjoy it immensely, and it's gonna be fun. So I can't wait. Okay, thankful. Oof. Man, we really dropped the ball on the last one. Jeez. There we go. Okay. How good is this? Thank you. I have to pay attention this time. Jeez. But I'm just yeah, all I'm saying is I want the game to be really fun. Right? With quality of life changes for Battle Network. And I hope that it's, you know, it gives me options on how to play the game. Because that's always one of the fun reasons why I like to play it. What's the item? What's the name of the item here? Real quick. Hold on, give me a sec. It is Zenlon. Cloth. Okay. Let me see. Get a hat. Zenlon hair ring as well. Let me craft this. This is the item. This is the best, what is it? Head ornament, I think? Okay, let's do this. Bashing away we go. Like, what other, like, older style games do people, like, would really love to get, like, a remaster for, right? I'm just happy. Like, finally, one of the games I've been hoping for a remaster or an HD remake or whatnot, it finally gets it, and it's so nice when it happens, right? Like, I know being a Hollow Knight fan must have been agonizing and pain, because for so long you were left in the unknown, right? It was probably not a great time, right? It probably wasn't, because every single day you were getting nothing. You weren't even getting, like, tidbits of information. You were getting absolutely nothing. And it sucks, right? But as a fellow fan of games that were, like, left on the wayside for an indefinite amount of time that finally got revealed recently, like, yeah, I feel like I feel like I can understand. As a fan of Battle Network that was hoping for a Legacy Collection for, I think, 2 years at this point because of the 25th anniversary. I was hoping that it would get the Legacy Collection for the 25th anniversary. I was one of those people. And also for and also for a Digimon Survive fan. This past month was amazing. It was one of the best months I could have ever hoped for, right? Like, and also, not to mention, I was a fan of The Road Ends With You too, right? With Neo The Road Ends With You releasing last year, man, what a time to be alive. Yes, keep bringing back these old IPs that haven't been touched in eons. Yeah, give me all the IPs that they just forget, please. I'm so happy for it. I'm not saying Digimon is an old IP, it's always a thing, but man, that game is delayed for a while. Right? Same thing as Hollow Knight. I think those are both games that, man, unfortunate. Right? Those are both games that were scheduled to release last year. Right? And actually, I think they were scheduled to release before last year, but there wasn't even an update on the release date change. So no one knew what was going on, right? It was just a mess. I don't know if I have to be here right now. Hold on, let's see. Give me 1 second. 2 Cloth, okay. Do I have enough Serpent Souls? I don't know. I don't think they're telling me specific. I'm gonna check. Serpent Souls. It isn't here, right? It is pinkish with an eyeball kind of looking thing. So it's kind of looking like that purple eye. So let's see if I can find it. Serpent Soul. That just seems like I might not have a single one. Potentially. I will find out when we talk to Crystalinda. Let's see, do I have a Serpent Soul on me? Can you tell me? I do. I misclicked. Oops. Oh man. Thanks. I didn't need it, but I appreciate it. Alright. Oh man. That'd be funny if that was my last one. I have another one. Sweet. I don't know where it is in my inventory. I might have passed it. But it's okay. It's okay. You got it. Thank you. Man, this is also going to be a very fast video because we're upgrading. We're getting all of Jade's equipment as well. That's nice. Also, I'm pretty sure Jade looks really cool in her outfit. Right, she goes from a really cool looking martial artist to another cool looking martial artist. Very nice. Because it looks nice. Like, it does. Like, the way the armor looks in the picture, it looks very, very good. Oh, I actually need a serpent soul. Oh. I actually need to grab another one. I didn't realize that's a thing. That's funny. Okay. So back on the topic of Mega Man Battle Network, as you know, I do love quality of life stuff in video games because it just makes the game smoother. Right? Sometimes if a game is fun, like just really fun to combat wise, I don't really need. Generally, I don't think having more combat elements is necessary, or even more necessary than making the game have better quality of life features. What do I mean by that would be something along the lines of, well, random battles, because no one likes those. Just random small nitpicks here and there, such as like a directory on how to get things in-game, because you know, you use the third-party sources for games a lot of the times, right? Like, we have the internet nowadays, you can search it, but I don't want to do that every single time. I love, for example, The World Ends With You. I think for the most part does this kind of good. Not all the time, but it's decent. In which you don't have to use a third-party resource for their game. Right? Like, I prefer when everything that you can be informed of is found in the game. Like a directory or something, right? It's much better, I think. I don't know. It feels like I don't want to lose the immersion by using a third-party source. You never have to. It's optional, of course, but if it saves you a lot of time, you know, people are probably gonna do it. I mean, I do that because it saves me hours of just hunting for nothing, right? So, I don't know. I just feel like it's better to have, for immersion's sake, to just have things accessible in-game, such as how to get items, where to find them exactly. And it just makes it better, I feel. I could be wrong, I don't know. Maybe some people like using third-party sources, I don't know. Alright then, let's craft this final gear. For Jade. Armor. It is clothes, Zenlon, gown, there we go. Alright, cool. So weird it required Cladikoff and Serpent Souls. Bizarre. Okay. This is the last one, and after this we have, what, Hendrik, and that's it? And then we can go back to fighting and beating up those enemies in whatever you call it. It's gonna be a good time, I think. I can't wait to play Battle Network. I know I'm going to be talking about it a lot for at least a couple more videos. It's going to happen because it's the new thing that I'm the most excited for. Like, my excitement right now for Battle Network, I am praying that that's how excited I'm going to be for Digimon Survive that comes out in like 4 weeks from now. I really hope that whatever information that they give us for Digimon Survive on the 1st, we get enough of it so that I can be excited for the game. And I think it's released in 4 weeks. Please, just I just don't want them to hold back on the trailers for that game, because I feel like it's pointless to hold back on trailers at this point. Like, it doesn't matter. Especially since not many people are excited for it, because you don't show anything. Just show me everything. Who cares? Well, don't show me like the end or whatever, but you know, show me something cool. Right? I'm not saying show me megas or whatnot. Like an ultimate would be fine. An ultimate, yeah, an ultimate would be fine. I'll appreciate that. All right, let's go and look at Jade. See, yeah, she looks like with her new equipment. Zenlon here. Let's see, it is Status element reduction, that's kind of pointless, but good defense. And then you got this one. Elemental damage taken reduced by 7%. I'm assuming that gets boosted up to 15 or 12. But evasion chance is really nice. Ooh, that looks real good. She does look cool. Alright, awesome. And I guess she looks really cool. I love this outfit. What the? It's so nice. Oh, it actually matches her eyes too. Nice. Okay, well, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, I guess. Next time we have Hendrik, our very last one. I think his is gonna be a little bit more difficult because I use axe and great sword, right? Depending on the situation, so it's gonna be a bit different. I think I already have the helm and armor. The Justin helm and armor there is his best armor, I think. So that's gonna be a bit awkward, I think. But regardless, that's gonna do it for this video. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.